Conditions in Shanghai are appalling. The Japanese army has burned down the surrounding villages and bayoneted the farmers, so the city is full of hungry and homeless folk who watch each other become thinner and colder until they die. The Japanese flag flies everywhere. Shanghai was China's main industrial metropolis, and now it's in tattered ruins. The streets are strewn with dead Chinese soldiers lying as they fell. Today and yesterday have been very heavy. Terrific air raids on the cities of Wuchang and Hanyang across the river, and about 3 miles at either end of Hankou. Afterwards, we all go out in different directions to get the news and take pictures. It is both grueling and gruesome. Yesterday and today, I got the big news of foreign property hit. One of them was on the compound of the Huacheng College, where I'd had the job offered me and might have been teaching. Here there was an air raid warning. As we leapt from the windows, 3 planes were already circling over the city and the anti-aircraft shells bursting around them. Rough trenches had been prepared beside the line into which those who could get off the train in time flung themselves. I was glad enough to be at the bottom of a pile of others. Bombs exploded on the station as we lay face downwards, breathing deeply the scent of the damp earth. The day we left one place, 34 aeroplanes flew over our heads and bombed it terribly. And the next day we saw the same planes again and arrived in the evening to find our destination still burning, women crying and coffins everywhere. Next day, the Japanese got very close with their armies, and people had to start fleeing even before they had picked out the remains of their dead and belongings from the burning rubble. It is known as an historic scene of racial and political struggle, as a vast economic hinterland only recently being opened up as Japan drives Chinese initiative out of the coastal cities. As a military base of vital strategic importance in which guerrillas and young students are teaching the people to live new lives of resistance. The Northwest is an ideal place from which to watch new China taking shape. Here is seen at its best the Chinese people's amazing adaptability. I've got a change of jobs to being a schoolmaster for a boys' technical and cooperative training school. I'm a dean. It is very interesting, not an ordinary technical school. The idea is to get them young and get them from tough backgrounds so that they will learn to look on the school and on CIC as their home. Here in our place, everything is very calm. No bombing even, as all the Japanese planes are temporarily engaged elsewhere. We have a school here full of oddly humorous boys. They are always dropping around to have a look at the strangely funny foreigner, drink some of his peculiarly funny coffee, bang on his typewriter, play on his gramophone, and generally have a good time. I'm very Chinese by now. One just can't help it, living right here amongst them for so long. And I think some of my peculiarities, rather naive, rather idealistic, rather laughter-loving, have much in common with the non-citified type of young Chinese.